Welcome to college. Okay, you may not be there yet, but this video roadmap will help make your move from high school to university living a lot easier. Change makes a lot of us nervous. College is much different than what you're used to. Just ask Jacob Brewer. He needed every one of the key skills to make a new life after high school.
It's a completely different time management. You don't have somebody watching you to make sure you do your homework every night. I mean, if you don't do it, if the professor, you're going to come in and they're not going to care. You just get a 0 for the assignment.
It would be a great idea to leave this classroom and get right on it.
Just this lecture hall alone, I'm 120 people to teach, so they don't have time to email you every night, say, oh, did you do your homework? You really got to stay on top of things. It's all up to you to study for your tests and basically schedule everything out.
Jacob learned college success is easy if you have a plan that includes independent living, self-advocacy, self-assessment, and time management. This is how students really live and work in college. Now you may ask, why bother doing this program? You're doing fine in high school. Well, Jill Williams says things were easier back then.
In high school, it was very hard because I was like the only one in a wheelchair. So, and school was tough. Like the nurse would take my notes, and then, or in some cases, the teachers would just print out notes and give them to me.
But when Jill got here, she didn't want to be embarrassed asking for help and had a little good and evil duel when she first got to college.
Come on, you don't want to look bad in front of your friends. Just tough it out. You don't want people to think you're getting special treatment. No, you need more time and help. They have to accommodate your disability. Don't be afraid. You can't help it if you need help. I have to sit in the front of the classroom because I'm hard of hearing. And I did have one professor always made me sit in the back because that's where the wheelchair sat. I said, you know, if I sit back, I can't hear you. If I can't hear you, I can't do well. And if I can't do well, I'll fail. So we finally worked it out. He was able to get me a seat up front.
In college, professors expect all of us to finish the same assignments on time, every time. So if your teachers gave you a break with less work in high school, you may be in for a shock here. Watch Eric's story, see how he learned manages not.
Well, my freshman year, there was a lot of temptation. There was a lot of parties that I was invited to.
Hey, man, we're getting a party going if you want to join us.
I wish I could go. I just can't do it. I have a huge final on Monday.
Yeah, but I mean, come on, you're a smart guy. It's going to be a good time. You could probably pull it off the night before or something.
I just can't. I have an 8 coming at 11. I have the final exam on Monday. I just have to cram for it.
Right. But I mean, it's going to be a good time. You should come out. Cram for the night before, you know.
I'd love to, but I have an 8 coming at 11. So
Alright. Well, you know, it's your loss. Have fun. Woo! Yeah!
So I had to judge whether or not I do homework or I do go out and party. Well, since I didn't know any better, I went out and chose partying because it's more fun.
Hey man, how's it going, dude? Yeah, dude, glad you made it.
When I went to class and turned in my paper and received my grade, I was less than happy with it. I pulled off round C's and I knew I could do better. That gave me the shock of, wow, college is a lot harder than high school. So you have to crack down. I have muscular dystrophy. It takes me longer to write papers, type papers. I just don't have the muscle tone. I have to take more frequent breaks. Every half hour, you're gonna have to take a 15-minute break and then come back to it. And after a while, time adds up. If you just go off and study for a party, you're not going to have enough time and then you're going to fail the paper. No matter how hard it is to pass up a party, you're going to have to. And when I figured this out and sat down in my room where I felt most comfortable and where I could study best, I was able to pull off B's and even sometimes A's. I'm done. Final fun.
It is different in college. You must speak up and get the help when you need it. Zach Holler's disabilities might prevent him from an independent college life. But he quickly learned how to ask for and get what he needs.
Ahead.
I have to plan ahead.
That's
very important with students with disabilities in college. And I'm a slow reader. So I have to plan my time to study. And my time to be with friends.
It's about insisting on getting what you need. Just ask Abby Bowling. She's still in high school.
I have some issues where teachers aren't comfortable, and some teachers are honestly scared to teach a student with a visual impairment.
That's right there. And then I'm right here. Organization. And then right here is right here. So like a cabinet kind of thing.
Frustrations are like they don't get the stuff to me in time, so I don't have anything when the other students have it, and therefore I get behind. I've been in situations where people are like, oh my gosh, I have to work with a blind student. You know, this is going to be like an hour more to grade her stuff and all that stuff. But like I said before, they get used to it. It's a transition that everyone has to go through at some point.
The person helping you might often be an instructor or other student who wants to help but doesn't know how. That's where you might want to join in what we call self-advocacy theater.
Hi, my name's Katie. I'm in your Math 45 class. Very nice to meet you.
Good to meet you, Katie.
Nice to meet you as well.
Why don't you have a seat?
Okay, sure, thank you. Would you mind telling me where the seat is?
Just right there on your left, by the dog there on your left.
I actually can't see.
Right on your left.
Okay, on my left? Right here? Oh, great, thank you. And also, if you're going to be handing out any worksheets in class, would it be possible that you send them to Disability Services a couple days ahead of time or email them to me?
I mean, is there like a long list of things that you're going to need? Because I need to be fair to all the students.
I didn't want to just be a number in the classroom. I wanted to be Katie Cadillac, the student with a visual impairment who's going to get an A in the class.
Don't be afraid to ask for help. Every student needs help, whether you have a disability or not. And I found that if you just ask for help, people are more than willing to give it to you. So what kind of staining are you doing today?
We're doing gram staining.
The first day of class, you're always very nervous about how someone, especially a teacher, is going to feel about you being in their class. Oh, is this going to be more time for me to spend with this student? But I actually found here they were more than willing to help out. Anytime that I had a problem, I knew I could always go to my professor.
I want to do what I can, but I need to be fair to the other students.
Self-advocacy theater. May seem a bit extreme, but some students actually run into professors like this.
A fellow blind individual, she had a computer science class. Professor said, you have no right to be in this class. You are blind, and blind people don't have to know how to use computers, and I really don't want to be here to teach you. So she took the proper steps and went to Disability Services and went to the department where the class was. And she talked to the people that she needed to talk to, and she ended up with a good grade in the class.
One of the most important things that our office does is to be the safety net, to stand there and watch the student go forward and be prepared if that student is to slip or fall.
Wright State's Office of Disability Services, you can call it ODS, steps in when you can't get the help you need, but you must speak up.
They have to let me know about those things, and then I contact the instructor to request a meeting or phone conversation and explain that students are eligible for academic accommodations, and with certain types of technology or assistive devices, they are able to complete the work necessary for the class. and be successful.
Self-advocacy means you must take action. Plan ahead. Need electronic or Braille class materials? Give your professor advance notice. ODS will translate what you need into what you can use. Speak up. Don't take no for an answer. If a professor won't provide an accommodation, ODS will help. Be persistent. It's your future, your education. The professors are here to help you.
Not everyone has a disability by any means, and sometimes I get lost. It's to be expected, and I have to advocate for myself in the way. If I can't find my way, I have it forward. I have to say, excuse me, can you help me? And there's nothing wrong with that.
You might also be used to your parents helping manage your time and activities when you're not in class. That all changes in college. You must manage your time and make certain you meet your needs.
I go out and party, yeah, but you got a balance partying and homework. Yeah.
Some disabilities are easy to see. Some aren't. And sometimes you must help people see your invisible disability.
Oh, hi, I'm Sarah, and I have an invisible disability. What that means, I'm dyslexic and dysgraphic. Here, let me show you in a classroom. Whoa, I never get used to that. Sometimes professors, they'll give me papers really quick. Everything's all jumbled on the paper. It turns into a jumbled mess, and I need extra time to sort it out with my dyslexia. But professors, they don't always understand that. And sometimes they go, "You're my best student. I don't see anything wrong with you." They don't see anything because it's an invisible disability. And self-advocacy with invisible disabilities is an absolute must, as it is with all disabilities. For me personally, when I'm given something to read on the spot, highlighters are fundamental. They help me not only separate out the concepts in my own head, the words aren't so jumbled. If two words look very similar, like subway and system, for example, such as this scientific paper has, I'll highlight systems in one color and everything that has to deal with the subway in a different color. That way, I read them correctly. Through succeeding by using self-advocacy in the Student Disability Service Center, you can do anything you want. I'll see you later.
Sometimes you just need help taking your test or putting what's in your head on paper or on the board.
9/5. When you get to school, it's very freeing, it's liberating, and you want to experience everything. You have to be disciplined because things take you a little bit longer. You might have to set more time aside. You can't just run out the door.
Actually, let's move the line down just a little bit more.
Writing an equation, you might have a diagram at the top left-hand side of the page, and trying to verbally get someone to understand that can be quite a challenge at times. You have to be able to step back and not get too frustrated because they're trying just like you are.
While high schools by law must be flexible and accommodate your needs, in college you must be flexible, self-advocate, and consider others to make everything work here.
Excuse me, would you mind helping me get a book off of the shelf?
Yeah, sure.
Most people are very willing to help out. I will ask them, excuse me, sir, would you mind helping me grab this item off the shelf?
It's like 341 book.
Yeah, most of the time people are very willing, and surprisingly enough, sometimes people will be like, you know, is there anything else that you might need?
There is so much technology to help you live independently, from assisted learning machines to the wheels that get you across campus. Sometimes that technology fails, and it's up to you to get it fixed.
These chairs do break. I don't have the AAA tow truck to come by and, do an on-site repair. All we need to do is multiply it by 1. Can't get to class, I can't go to wherever I need to go, so it's basically up to me to take the self-advocacy. Call the chair company, get them to come out here. They said it was going to be probably about 2 weeks, and I'm like, had to go, look, this is my primary transportation, it's got to get fixed.
These examples illustrate the skills you'll need for independent living. It's up to you to look at what you need. Speak up or advocate for yourself when you need to. and manage your time. College will be some of the most rewarding, exciting, and fun years. Learning how to accommodate is what makes you unique. Sarah Wood, our invisible disability friend, says it's a lot like mountain and rock climbing. First seems impossible, but then it's not.
First off, it's going to take courage, and we know you have courage because you graduated high school and you were admitted into a university. Second, it's a big task. You need to climb the wall, one class at a time, and sometimes classes are hard, sometimes they're easy, sometimes you feel like you're losing grasp of your college success. But when that happens, the rope, your belay team, they're all support programs. There's student activity groups. For me personally, the outdoor activity club is awesome. And they'll support you through anything. So get involved in that and believe in yourself. That next step and that wall may seem enormous, but just try and try again. Tons of times I miss handholds. Tons of times I've gotten Fs on quizzes and tests. That's not going to determine your final grade, and that sure won't determine whether or not you get a diploma and are successful from college. So use all your resources, believe in yourself, self-advocate, because this is your education and yours alone. You can succeed and reach your goal and do anything, but step by step, handhold by handhold, is how I climbed the mountain, and I'm going to graduate next year.
And if you think it's too hard, listen to Zach Holler. He's blind and deaf with full-time assistance, and he is a solid A student, succeeding beyond anyone's wildest dreams.
They have to remember that our challenges is to develop new strengths like perseverance
and
motivation. You have to allow yourself to accept those challenges and try to use them to create a positive situation for your future. But above all things, do not give up, period.
And welcome to college.